In the last episode, we started venturing into the bit of the world that is inhabited by the wizened hag. So let's try to find the lady in here and let's play Darkest Dungeon. Okay, there is nothing in here. And also that sound almost sounded like a secret room, but we didn't see it here, so yeah, shame. Okay, there is it has a lock on it, so let's use the skeleton key. I always seem to bring too many of those. Okay. Let's play this safe. Like, I don't want to risk getting hit by those traps. Okay, let's use another torch. Just some bandits. Just some bandits. They probably don't know. They won't know what hit them. And we also get the jump on them, which is even better. Ow, that's gonna hurt. Okay, let's go with this. And throw in the vulnerability hacks on you. Yeah, this one is doomed. We can't kill him this round, but next round he'll die anyway, so we don't have to worry about him. I don't like the blanket fire, because it's quite a lot of damage distributed all over the party, and that's not what I can use right now, because we only have this potentially very strong single heal, and no actual party heals. Okay, harvest. Wouldn't have to hit this one, so I could have actually replaced the finale with another ability. Probably the slice off, but I didn't use that, so... Ow! Yeah, I think that does not need any commentary. Let's get healing, actually. And heals for 0, and use... At least he didn't bleed. That's not quite what I meant when I said let's get healing, but guess we'll have to do. Do you want to drop anything for those crests? I actually don't. Okay, there is no boss in here, I believe. I was worried when I saw that hut. Did I just see a star there? Move back, move back. Please move. Oh, there's a secret door now. We'll actually go there after the dungeon, because we'll probably need a lot of room for that. Okay, we'll have to be a bit careful with our food then, because I believe we'll get a whole lot of... Ooh, a shovel. A shovel is certainly worth something. Let's see that. A trampled journal. Here will, my dear friend, exemplary warrior, survivor of the king's wars and many sorties in these halls, met an ignoble end. We were weary, Hewell and I, as we searched for sanctuary. Weariness, it appears, has a murderous streak. It blinded him to the mechanism that tripped the spikes which eviscerated him. I held him as his essence slipped away, another giant fall in our mad pursuit. I am alone now, weary but unbowed. I press on. I kind of want the shovel, though. I guess, screw you, Anti-Venom. Okay, I thought this was like a huge, spiky plant monster, but it wasn't. Which I'm very happy about, mind you. I was actually hoping to oh, he's blighted too. And we'll harvest those two while they're here. I suppose this one will move forward in the next round. Can we actually uppercut you? Teehee. Okay, yeah, we don't have to worry about this one too long. What I really don't like is that they take away your light. Let's use this so we can take the cultist out in the next turn, although he should die soon anyway. Yeah, 5 health. That's not a lot. And he wasted his turn. That's perfect. That's just perfect, because this one will die, this one is going to be dead. So we can just undo the stress we just gained. At least most of it. Then we can actually throw in some heals. So if you could come hither again. I know I just bounced you back, but if you could come here again, that would be great. Much appreciated, thank you. Well, we can't stun him again, most likely, but we'll just hit him. And now, oh, we win. That works too. So those, the gold, and there goes our shovel. That's actually a good thing we got that, because having to sort those out without shovels is kind of bad. Okay, I hope I won't forget the secret door later on. I didn't know you could spot them so far away. Go there. Disarm that. Lovely. We'll ignore that grave. We'll ignore that grave this time. Because I don't want to have any more diseases coming in. I love how much damage this guy deals. It's just like... it's incredible. Ridiculous amount of damage. We can't kill this one next turn, which kind of sucks, but he only uses web anyway in the first turn, so... actually fine, he can bite too, but I think they always go with web in the first turn, so they have like, something going on for them. Please no bleeding. Resisted. Great. Actually just de-stress. Perfect. And you finish it off. Again, quite unnecessary, but we'll go with it. We don't want that. Actually, yeah, let's keep it. We'll drop it later on. If we get another shovel, I will take it. That looks creepy. I really like how all those little details in the background. I mean, it really pays it off to actually pay attention to those. Looks always like a Blair Witch Project thing. It was a bloody creepy movie back when I saw it first. The second one was kind of horrible. I actually still don't understand what the second one was all about. It was like one of those horror movies you go out of and you don't know what the hell you just saw. So, yeah, the first one was very interesting, very scary too. At least if you were like, I don't know when I watched it, but I was pretty young. I was not what you consider adult in any way. So I think it was like around 13, 14 years, which I probably shouldn't have seen it, but you know how kids are. And something tells me we'll go out of the battle with the rabies in on at least one character. Okay, that's your kill. Take 2 damage per 3 rounds, which kind of sucks. Okay. He resisted the blight. At least that's his last round on this world. And there's bleeding. Ah, wonderful. And there goes probably another bleeding. Okay, if you kill this guy off, we don't have to worry about this one. So you start reconstructing this. 9 heal. If we don't get a bleeding on it, that's wonderful. You just inspire away here. It was actually unnecessary because we would have gotten rid of that anyway now. If we get another turn, we do. So we'll just use Absolution here. And there goes that. Okay. No health, and we'll just ignore that grave. I don't like ignoring potential treasure, but we'll ignore that grave for the sake of, well, not risking any diseases. Okay, I think I kind of want to rest now, but I wanna let's do one more room and hope this won't be the hag. The boss has rarely ever been in the... Yeah, that's fine. Has rarely ever been in that room, like in the room you have to walk through in order to explore most of the dungeon. They usually are a bit secluded in like the end pieces of the dungeon. Okay. Yeah. There we go. This will be the room with the boss, so I think this is a good time to use our firewood. We'll have a feast. Okay, can you? You don't have that skill. That's bad. So we'll have to use the unspeakable commune. We don't need scouting. Probably want that. Could use that. Or we could use a tiger's eye. I kind of want that. Actually, one companion. Yeah, we'll do that. Anything else you want to do? Bleeding. Pep talk, wound care. Correct. Okay, we'll just use I guess pep talk on you. Okay. I think this is actually one of the worst places to both forage for berries and rest. I mean, if you know there are undead walking lands, I think this would be the last place I'd rest, probably. Okay, let's take on the boss. This looks not like a crying woman, this looks more like a woman like fearful, trying to not see what she has seen. Like this, the statue in the background. Which again really adds to the atmosphere. It looks a bit twisted, like you know what it's supposed to look like. Well, it's supposed to look like a sad mourning woman. It's what you usually have around gravestones. And this is just this fearful. It's like what you expected, but twisted in a way that adds greatly to the atmosphere of the game. I know I'm harping on those details a lot, but okay, so how does this battle work? This pot, this cauldron here, is empty, and it has a crap load of health. And basically there is no real point in attacking it at all. Okay? We want to try to stack damage on the hag herself, and she will, well, you see what she does with the cauldron. It's not pleasant. And we will transform.
Inspiration and improvement.
Not quite. Okay, we want to use Rake. We want to, no, we don't want to use Rake. We actually want to use Rage on the hag herself.
Singular strike.
For a pretty substantial hit. Okay, we can't uppercut to Cauldron. I think it won't move at all. You see it has all resistances, so this is pointless to attack. We can't reach the hag though. We also can't move her. She can't move, so this battle has kind of fixed positions. So we'll just have to attack the Cauldron, even though there is no point in doing so just yet. Yeah, that's what she does. She takes one of your characters and puts them into that pot, and you have to hit it. Now you see the full Cauldron only has 14 health, but it will deal a fair amount of damage to your hero. So you'll want to sort that out as soon as possible. Yeah, 2 damage here. Okay, we'll want to strike the pot. And if we can hit both, it's just even better. Now the hag does not have a good bleed resistance, so you can just bleed her to death. Yeah, we're trying, mate, we're trying. Kinda wanna go with Rage, though. But just to be on the safe side, we'll rake the pot. So you basically have to kill the pot while it's, or the cauldron while it's full. That must be a big hammer if we had 3 people with it. I know, I'll get you out of there. This is perfect for the Yeah, see, we took some damage there. Ow!
Clarified in a single strike.
Okay, we need you to buff the pot again. We'll have the occultist move backwards. I think that's the only real option here. Can try to slam to the pot, which is kind of pointless. But at least it moves us forward. And you should move backwards, please. Damn it, I was hoping she would pick the Jester. Ha, it missed. It missed. It totally missed. We'll have to hit the pot again. The pot is also really resilient, so it will regain its health, so there's literally no point in attacking it. But you'll still want to have a character who can attack the front row, because you have to get your own guys out of it. Forward again. You probably have to try to heal yourself for a moment. Because I believe the hag will put him into the pot again. Okay, you rage at the hag. So yeah, you need to focus her. Ugh. This would have been the one guy I would not put into my cooking pot, but everybody his own, I guess. I wish, I don't know if we'll actually try marking the pot next, and we'll see if that persists even if... Why roll? Okay, we'll mark that cooking pot. And see if this persists when we destroy the filled pot. It won't bleed, mind you. Also, this boss is having 2 actions also means that they're a bit hard to stack damage on. Okay, you destroyed this. And the pot, it's still marked. That's great. Look at all that damage. That's ridiculous. And of course you have to crit it. Of course you have to crit it. Okay, we'll have to use that. The hag is almost down, which I think is a good thing. Yeah, I guess hit that pot. I don't know, stress that comes from resting. Or skipping your turn, actually. Do that. Do that! 14 heal, that's good. Also, I believe your hero is thrown out of the pot if he reaches 0 health. Okay, I think we can focus the hag. Okay, the hag will miss her next turn because she dies. Yeah, now the... There we go. The boss battle has been survived. Ooh, nice. Can you actually... can't use that. We can take that, I guess. Do we have anybody who still has... Yeah, you can dodge less with that. Okay, we'll continue adventuring. We'll give you some food. And yes, now would also be a great time to actually rest and recuperate. We'll do one more. So now, we'll want to make our way back to the secret door. There will be more battles now, which is kind of a shame, because we are really low on health. But I want this loot. We'll use a torch here just to be on the safe side. Oh my god, that's not good. That is not good! We'll harvest, I guess. Now, if a hero dies here... Oh yeah, the users remaining apparently grow back. Yeah, let's transform. Let's just transform. Because that gives us more damage abilities. And we'll have to move him like back a notch after this. You. As much as I like bleeding them out, I actually have to kill because I want less enemies hitting us. You. I actually have to get rid of those first. I don't care about that. Okay, this one is doomed. Yeah, right, pull him forward so he can use his finale. That's a smart move. Okay, more doomsaying. I hate that, but we can currently handle that stress. Yeah, stay transformed also stresses your abomination. We'll probably keep raking because the damage keeps building up. So there we go. It didn't do much damage, mind you, but it's still some damage. I guess we'll try to buff the party first. What buffs do you have? Oh, minus 50% stress. Yeah, right. Kill this. This one dies on his own, which is great. Because it saves us having to move somebody. And then we'll reconstruct the occultist first with a massive 15 heal. And the no bleeding. Yeah, one more doomsaying, that's absolutely fine. Let's try to harvest here. I was hoping for a bigger hit, but we'll nonetheless finish him off. Okay, we'll take those. We'll ignore that. We'll actually take those crests and leave the rest. Okay, move it. I believe there may be some pretty. Either we'll get some more heads, or we'll get some. Or we'll get some hunger. That's fine too. Some heads, or some of those tetrahedrons. What's tetrahedrons? No, not tetrahedrons. Shouldn't be tetrahedrons. Anyway, one of those massively valuable gems, which is something I would actually like to get. Because we will probably be able to upgrade the blacksmith after that, which means we'll have some massively expansive gear to grab. Move it. It would be nice if we would not get hungry again for now. I should not have said that, right? Also, I would like you to move there. So you don't have to transform next turn. Almost there. Almost there. Damn it.
The requirements of survival cannot be met on an empty stomach.
Oh, they can. Bear Grylls says they can. Does he? I think he always eats everything. It's ridiculous.
Injury and despondence set the stage for heroism.
Okay, here's a secret door. We can lock it. Unlock, and we got tetrahedrons. Nice. Those are not actually tetrahedrons. Like, a tetrahedron has a trapezohedron. Okay, that works. Not a geometrical body I know of, but it works. A tetrahedron would be rather weird. We can also actually drop all of the survival things we have. Those and those. Because we are out of here. With a small, actually a reasonable fortune. There we go. Plenty of treasure. And there comes the money. 15 grand. I know, a lot of heirlooms because we got a good loot here. And something for the leper. But minus 10 vigilance and minus 10 healing, that's something we're gonna sell. That's very likely something I'm tempted to sell. I'm also glad we got the second... yeah, okay. I'm glad we got a second... second slot in the sanitarium. Because we are going to need that a lot. Let's do that quickly.
Our family name, once so well regarded, is now barely whispered aloud by decent folk.
Okay, things have been cured. So now you go in and have your spotted fever fixed. Oh, trust the doctors, my friend. Trust the doctors. You want to have those fixed. Okay, anything else we wanted to sort out? I don't think there was. So, we'll put people into stress relief. Well, it also seems they've cleaned up the mess that was a penance hall last week. So, we'll put you... or you. You're a gambler, so you will only gamble. But you're a skilled gambler, so that's actually fine. We'll see if that pays off. Lanquitoad, yes. So, you're a skilled gambler, which means, have fun. Okay, you go in here. It gets quite expensive if you have to heal your high-level heroes. Okay, plus stress and warrants, that's fine. You pray. Go ahead, pray. Okay, anything else? I mean, we have to pay a lot here. We have to pay a lot to get those fixed up, but we'll... I think it's going to be worth it. Okay, we actually not used most of those facilities for a while. Okay, can we upgrade the blacksmith? We can. Do you want better weapons or better armor? We can only get one of those, so we'll go with the... I guess weapons. Okay, anybody not here? I rarely ever use that. Probably should use it more, but never get around to it. I think you'll find plenty of good stuff in your quests already, so there's no need to actually go and... actually want to sell this. Some of you might yell at the screen now, but I don't like those trades or those bonuses at all. Mushrooms in a jar. Well, on a jar. Nice. Okay. What heroes do we get? We have still not got a Houndmaster. Oh well. Any other things we can upgrade here? No. We need more deeds. Also, we could upgrade this, but we still need some masteries for that. I need a lot of crests, so yeah, we've actually tipped the point where we don't want to trade anything, because after all, if I trade in portraits for crests, I will not have portraits for that. And you get the point, yeah? I need everything and I need lots of it. So, no trading going to happen. Did we lose any more heroes lately? No. We still only have this one Vestal here who died in week 8 against the, what's his name? The Collector. Okay, so... actually, most of those buildings look okay now. I mean, the Abbey is still quite a mess. Can actually fix that. Do we need those busts for anything else? Nothing in here, I hope. Yeah, nope, nothing. You can actually switch here. We don't actually want to upgrade the survivalist too much, because I don't need her that much. So yeah, this requires deeds, this requires deeds as well. We have portraits. I think this only needs crests. And loads of them. Yeah, I should have probably used that before I actually consigned people to treatment, but I'd rather have it this way. Okay, we'll go with the cloister first.
Gilded icons and dogmatic rituals. For some, a tonic against the bloodshed.
Okay, there we go. I think that's it for this week. So we've defeated another boss, which is great. Puts our... damn it, I want to click the other one. Let's click this. Which puts our...
you will know the tragic extent of my failings.
I mean, you see we still have a lot of level 1 bosses. We have the Brigand 8-pounder. We still have the Inchoate Flesh. I've actually fought this one before. I have not fought this one. I have fought this one. So we only have 2 more level 1 bosses to fight. And, well, the Darkest Dungeon as well. Okay. Yeah, we have plenty of journals here. So we'll also try to bring some of those journal pages back, but I don't like bringing them along because they just consume too much space. I don't like those. It would be better if you could just tuck them under your clothes or something and move on. But yeah, as it is now, I mean, they're not worth anything. You can just read them again, which is kind of pointless because you already read them. So the only reason to actually bring them along is so they don't bother you later on. But they're not much of a bother because I'm not sure if they actually take up loot spots, like if they are created instead of something you could use. So that would be worth in the long run to just get rid of those journal pages. But I'd actually have to look this up. Anyway, that's it for this week. I'll see you next week. Bye!